I think it is hugely hypocritical of Heston to say that it's wrong to take pictures, actually. I was listening to you driving. I think he's generated an entire career of his multidimensional appeal to his food. It's not just tasting fab. It's contradictory in the fact that it's like snail porridge, or it's some exploding concoction, or some collaboration with a supermarket that's just something unexpected inside, something that looks different. And I think that as a chef, that's the whole point of his career. And to then try and say that it's bad for people in his restaurants or any restaurant to not celebrate that.
No, he's not. No, hang on a minute. He's not saying don't look at it. He's saying don't take a picture of it. So it's
why not? Why not celebrate it for longer? The chef has spent years and years generating the skills.
It's going to go cold.
No. The difference is your previous caller said they feel it's wrong at concerts to live through a camera. I fully agree with that, right?
Yeah.
But that's for a
Why do people
do
that, Jonathan? Why do people do that?
I agree. Yeah. It's the worst thing ever, and as a singer, it's the most frustrating thing to see that out in the audience. But the reality is that in a restaurant, taking a quick photograph or a quick video of some dry ice appearing out the bottom of some amazing meal, why not celebrate that visually, get a fabulous photo that you can cherish into the future? You can show people, I went to the Fat Duck, I went to whatever amazing restaurant, I've spent a fortune on it, and I want to live that experience again, and it tasted amazing, and it only took me a few seconds before I enjoyed the wonderful cuisine.
I'm not enjoying this conversation. You sound sensible, evidence-based, and very, very persuasive, whereas I was really enjoying being performatively obnoxious by calling people who take pictures of their meals plums.
The problem is, it feels like it should be that way, but at the same time, I think that we should have the ability in society to enjoy those experiences.
No, he's not going to call the police on it. But listen, his rationale is
go on.
A lot of people are more interested in capturing a photograph so they can post it, which disconnects them from the moment. So I do think, and I'm not being disingenuous, I do think your argument could be employed for the opposite side of the piece, in that all of the things you've said mean that you should be inhaling it. You should be touching it.
But you are inhaling it. You're taking in the sense. I mean, Heston's restaurant even incorporates these like taste and air essences. They spray certain fumes. They do certain things to contradict your palate and to do all sorts of things that multidimensionally make the food exceptional and contradictory and exciting and a whole immersive experience. What's the problem for a split second to just capture a visual part of that? You in the environment are getting all of the benefit of that wonderful cuisine, but then you can still at least look back and go, that was one hell of a plate that they laid in front of me.
No, I actually do. I had an amazing meal yesterday, right? It was my birthday. Mrs. O'Brien took me out. Thank you very much. And it was one of those meals that, particularly the starter, was, absolutely, And I don't feel any need, and I've actually got a picture of it for slightly more complicated reasons than Instagrammy. But
was it your French truffles?
Yes, exactly that.
Right, good.
You keep away from my French truffles. But I don't feel any, and this is the problem with modern media. Performative punditry, isn't it? Because I don't understand why you do something, I get enraged. So I am acknowledging that I'm possibly guilty of that. But I can't imagine feeling that my experience was in any way enhanced by coming away with a picture of my dinner. And oddly, with that particular dish, the first mouthful, temperature-wise, it was pertinent. Getting it down your gob as quickly as possible was pertinent to fully appreciating its deliciousness. And that's what he's saying.
A couple of seconds.
Yes.
But why not celebrate that? Why
it doesn't take a couple of seconds, because then you're getting onto your Instagram page, and then you're getting onto...
No, I'm talking about taking it. You're then talking about sharing it to third parties. If you do that after the meal, that's how it should be, as opposed to sharing it and then spending time Instagramming, Facebooking, whatever, at the table. I disagree with that. But capturing it and then sharing it retrospectively, there's nothing wrong with that. If, for example, Heston has as much of an issue with it being photographed, why celebrate his career so much through TV? Like, if you're going to celebrate the visual impact of your cuisine in a televisual format, why not just ignore that and just go, look, I've got a restaurant. The only way you're going to see and enjoy my food is by coming. The beauty of food in his environment is that it's spectacle on every level. Yes,
you're right. I'm just hang on a minute. I'm calling a steward's inquiry on this. You're a lot more invested in this issue than I am, Jonathan. I want to know why.
I listened to you, and I just felt that Heston was hugely hypocritical. For me...
But are you a big foodie? Are you a big foodie?
I love food.
Right.
I adore food. I love quality food. And I take pictures for various reasons of my food. Like when I'm on a healthy diet kick, I make myself accountable by taking a picture of every single thing that goes in my mouth. And then if I have something naughty, I'll stop because I think I'm not going to take a picture of that and share it, right? That's one side of what I do.
Okay.
But also, if I go to some of the most incredible restaurants in the world, why not celebrate that with a photo and go, look, that was remarkable.
Well, the short answer is because the chef doesn't want you to.
But then I think that's why I
think he's hypocritical. It's an interesting. I didn't understand.
He's hugely hypocritical. Yeah. He's got a TV show about to come out, which looks like Willy Wonka is one of my favourite movies of all time.
Yeah.
They've based a thematic.
The Gene Hackman one, not Gene Hackman. What's his blooming name? Not the Johnny Depp one, the other one.
No, the original.
Yes.
Of course, the original. Yeah, absolutely. And the
Gene Wilder.
Exactly. The whole theme of his new TV show is that visual spectacle and then the most amazing food. They've made a TV show of it, and the whole point is that as a viewer, you can enjoy the spectacle of the visual impact of his food, and those in the environment in the studio can then taste it and smell it and all of the wonderful things.
You're very good.
But if he's as critical about taking pictures, don't put it on TV. Just go, the only way of getting it is by coming to my restaurant. I've aspired to go to the Fat Duck for years. I've never found the ability to focus, to go, I'm going to go and book it that far ahead and commit and do it. I really want to go. One day I'm going to take my wife. We're going to have a fabulous time. But if I do get the opportunity to go, I want to take a couple of pictures just before I enjoy the wonderful food. And I don't want to feel bad from Heston for doing so.
Do you know, as you were speaking, someone sent me a photograph. Matthew sent me a photograph of his lunch, which is a packet of roast beef Monster Munch, and the quality of your contribution was so high, I didn't get distracted for a moment by the quality of that joke.